students, good afternoon. This is Arjun Gupta from St. Joseph Degree College. In this session, we are supposed to discuss regarding to group banking system. Banks play a significant role in the overall development of a country. There has been a rapid growth of banking organizations in different countries. Different types of banking systems have come into existence with the development of economy. The banking system differs from economy to economy and country to country. Every country has its own banking system. Banking systems are broadly classified on various grounds like volume of operation, business pattern, and area of activity. The different types of banking systems are unit banking, branch banking, chain banking, group banking, universal banking, and investment banking. In this session, we are supposed to discuss regarding to group banking system. First of all, let us see the definition regarding to group banking system. Group banking refers to the system in which a corporation or a holding company operates two or more banks simultaneously. Now let us see what does group banking system means. When two or more banks are directly controlled by a corporation, an association, or a business unit, such a system is called group banking. It is not necessary that holding company need to be a banking company. The business of each bank is managed by holding company and each bank has its own separate legal existence. Group banking system combines some of advantages of branch as well as unit banking system. Each member bank retains separate entity and maintains its board of directors. But at the same time, group banks enjoy the benefits of centralized administration. There is a greater liquidity and mobility of resources. In the case of crisis, funds can be transferred from one bank to other. Under group banking, two or more banks are brought under the control of same management through a holding company. A holding company controls and manages the function of its subsidiary banks. There can be more than one bank under the control and management of holding company. The holding company is popularly known as parent company and of the group banks operating under holding company is called operating companies or subsidiary companies. Now let us see the advantages of group banking system. In group banking, we can see efficient management. The holding company stimulates efficiency of group banks. The group banks are efficiently managed being under the control of holding company. In group banking, adequate liquidity is possible. There is a high degree of liquidity of the concerned group being the whole group of banks is controlled and managed by one parent company. The member banks have to maintain the requisite degree of liquidity. The group banking is economical as compared to any other bank. It is an economical system of banking because many expenses such as advertisement and publicity are done collectively by the group banks as the whole under the direct control of holding company. In group banking, specialization can be possible. In group banking, different subsidiary banks tend to specialize in different aspects of banking. This promotes to overall efficiency of group system. These are the few advantages of group banking system. Now let us see the disadvantages in group banking system. In group banking, we can see a rigid control. There is a rigid control in group banking due to lack of flexibility which often leads to corruption. In group banking, less mobility of funds can be seen over. This is because in group banking, there is less mobility than compared to branch banking. In group banking, few branches have been seen. As relatively compared to branch banking, definitely we can say group banking will be having few branches. These are the few disadvantages of group banking system. Students, I hope you have enjoyed the session a lot and thanks for watching the video. Thank you.